good afternoon and welcome from Maha Rat Road, Bangkok. So it's just on the same road as Thammasat University, and then to my right hand side now is the Chaophraya river, and sort of straight ahead will be the Grand Palace. So it's the first time I've been down here in a really long time. I've just been to Thammasat University to meet somebody, and the last time I was down here was sort of in the lockdowns, so it was super quiet. And the time before that I came was prior any of the pandemic. And this place used to be absolutely heaving, obviously with the Grand Palace, the Chinese tours, with the, you know, hundreds upon hundreds of 52-seater buses arriving every day. And it generated a huge amount of money for the city and all the businesses in this area. But regardless of what anybody says, it's completely changed. I think it'll change forever due to all the street vendors being moved along. So prior to the pandemic, this were full of hawkers selling sort of buddhas and fake antiques and bits and pieces, knickknacks, but it generated an income for them. It gave the area a bit of a feel. And now, as you can see, there's odd food seller in the normal stores, but everybody else seems to be moved on or been forced out, really. But it is unbelievably quiet compared to how it used to be. I know things change, but I would presume Wat Pagel, the Grand Palace, would be probably the #1 tourist attraction for Asian tourists, definitely for Chinese. But I'd like to think a lot of the European tourists that visit us Bangkok as well make it over here. But as you can see now, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a Friday, and these usually absolutely rammed streets that used to be rammed are just completely dead now. The people that used to be here on these streets that have pockets full of baht ready to spend, and it just seems like there's a lot of bored traders at the moment. Hopefully things will get better, but regardless of what a lot of people say about tourism being back in full flow, it really isn't. And I have an interest, I have a personal interest in tourism returning to the city, a financial interest, and if you're honest, it's just not the same. It is not the same as it was prior pandemic, and I still think it's going to take a lot of time, and unfortunately in that time a lot of the businesses that depend on that footfall, that foot traffic coming through these areas, unfortunately will disappear, I presume. Which is a real shame as well, because they have spent quite a bit of money rejuvenating this area, but also sometimes with rejuvenation the poorer people can sometimes get pushed out. But if you are ever here, it's a cracking place to visit. It can get a little bit death by temple, because obviously there's that many temples around here. But I'd say 5 hours at Grand Palace. You're right next to the Chaophraya river. You can jump on a riverboat and get out of here. There's loads of aircon shopping centres just across the river. I wouldn't recommend a taxi ever from this area. or a tuk-tuk anywhere in this area, you're just going to pay an absolute fortune. But if you do need a taxi, you can sort of walk to the end of this road and negotiate a better price. This sort of dead area here would have been absolutely bustling with Chinese tours, and it sort of leads up to a bit of a shopping area where you can get some fruit, and there's normally some boats as well just on Chaophraya River, so it's normally a bit of a drop off point for Asian tourists. You can get yourself some fruit, go for a ride on a tuk-tuk, go for a ride on the river. But this is all the rejuvenation, these old sort of King Rama 5 buildings here, sort of from Victorian area if you're British, mixed in with all these new buildings that have been built. This is also a good place for a massage as well. So where I started the video, just near Thammasat University, there's loads of good massage places there that are taught by the proper massage school. These are all like oils and balms and herbs. It smells really nice around here. And if any of you have Thai partners, wives or husbands, or you have close Thai friends, you'll know that like this balm is basically a cure for everything. So that balm apparently cures everything from deep lacerations to mozzie bites, and no matter what's wrong with you, especially the older generation of Thai people, they'll always give you some balm to cure your ailments, regardless of what it is. A lot of them are basically just a Muay Thai liniment with like Vaseline added, and they make them like a liniment type balm. They're really strong smelling. But yeah, look, if you are wanting a tuk-tuk ride around here, you're not going to get a decent price, are you? But it's a cracking place to go for a ride, really. You've got Grand Palace starting there, and like I say, with the roads being really quiet, like this is unbelievably quiet for this area of town. So with the roads being quiet, you could go for a nice ride on a tuk-tuk around here. And then, like I say, you've got these places here to have a bite to eat, and then it's just on the Chaophraya River, so you have got pier access. There's multiple piers in this area, so you can get to different locations. And sort of this is the area as well where they'll sell you the long pants for you to get into Grand Palace. So if you did want to go into the Grand Palace, you do have to wear long trousers, and to be honest, the elephant pants aren't bad really. They're thin, they might not be 100% cotton, but they're thin, they're light enough and baggy enough not for you to be struggling through the day. And here we are at Chaophraya. don't know if you can see Wat Pho from here. It's a bit further down. But yeah, loads of access to get to Neston City. Good boat infrastructure, transport area. And it's well worth a look. Oh, Maha Rat. So thanks for watching. If you've got any comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you when I've got time. And if you are in the area, come and have a look, because it's a nice enough area, and I think if you are going to come to Bangkok, it is worth seeing Grand Palace, because it's a spectacular complex. So thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.